Hello, Pisces! Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I hope that you're all doing well today. Please note these are general messages, so they're not going to resonate with everyone. Just please take what does and leave the rest. If it doesn't make sense to your story, don't try and make it fit, okay? That's like sticking a square into a circle, and it just doesn't work, so it's not your message. And then just check back next time. Maybe the next message will be for you. If you'd like a private reading that's particular to your situation, please go ahead and access the link that is in the description box below, and you can book right online there. To all of my subscribers, you guys are the absolute best. I love you forever. To those that are new to the channel, welcome. So happy to have you. Please go ahead, hit subscribe and stay with us. And if you don't vibe with my energy, that's okay. There's hundreds of other amazing readers on YouTube. Be free and have fun checking out their channels. All right, let's get into this. What have we got for Pisces today, please, Spirit? What have we got for Pisces? Is this one? Ooh, surrender obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to Spirit. Doing so will help you bring clarity or even solve the problem. Okay, now I know all too well what it's like for us Pisceans and when we like to get into obsessive thinking, especially when it comes to dealing with a person, place, or thing. And we usually tend to do that because we don't want to either make a decision or we don't want to feel the emotions that come along with it, I guess you could say. We don't want to give in because we are fighters. We like to fight for what we believe in. And just as I say that, look what I see at the bottom of the deck, the Chariot, overcoming obstacles. But we like to make sure that we give it our all before we actually throw the towel in. But the problem is sometimes we give too much and we need to find that balance. And something has you stuck in your thoughts. What do we got, please, for Pisces Spirit? And what are they obsessing about? Someone could be obsessing about waiting on a message. Could be waiting on a message from a friend. Woo! 6 of Wands. First card out the gate. Feeling victorious. Feeling good. Feeling like you've been successful or victorious in something as of late. I really like that energy. You could have just come out of conflict and you were able to resolve it appropriately. You didn't get angry, you didn't freak out, you didn't get drawn into the drama. You were able to keep yourself steadfast and move ahead. And I think you're getting some recognition for that. Or somebody may see you in a different light now, and they see you as a lot stronger than what they thought you were to begin with. That 6 of Wands is very good energy, and I think you're going to be feeling proud of yourself even. Maybe you saw something that you didn't even know about yourself. Wow, and what did I say? Because the foundation of this was conflict, 5 of Wands. And you could have been dealing with a Scorpio possibly, or maybe Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But there was some inner conflict that you were having, and it was to do with something that didn't transform, something that didn't go the way that you thought it would go. Maybe you thought that something was going to be victorious with this person, and you really, truly believed in your heart that this was going to go your way, and it didn't. Some of you may have had some competition that you had to deal with. That could have been in the workplace, whatever be it, apply it to your situation. But there was a situation that you just obviously wanted to transform. You wanted it to become something more than what it was. And maybe there were other people involved that were causing issues, because that generally happens too. People just can't get out of it. But then again, this Death card reversed also means an inability to move forward, or fear of beginnings, or repeating negative patterns, or resisting change, or even dependency. So it's possible that some of you might just be resisting the change, or you had been, because you were stuck in this obsessive thinking pattern. going over what could have been different, what could have changed, um, what could have been better, or what they could have done, what you could have done. But whatever this situation entails, this Five of Wands definitely speaks to inner conflict as well. So some of you might not want to have a conversation with yourself because maybe you're mad at yourself deep down. But you can't be mad at yourself when you get involved in situations. I mean, yes, some may be frustrated because they're not learning their lessons from the past, but you know what? It's just like quitting smoking or stopping drugs, right? We have to fall a number of times before we actually do it. There are some people that can do things cold turkey, just walk away and get on with life. But for others of us, yeah, we will continue to repeat the cycle because there's still something that we need to find. And so the recent past here, I've got the Nine of Wands, wounded warrior energy. And I'm really getting this sense of, you know, you're just feeling like you're not victorious, but you know what? You are. And that's why this Six of Wands here in the center position is saying to me that you're either going to find what that blockage is, or you're finally going to be able to let go of whatever has been holding you back. Now, that Nine of Wands can also speak to feeling a bit exhausted and maybe wanted to give up, but don't. Don't give up, because you know what? It's usually right when we want to give up that things turn around, right? There it is, Knight of Swords. Some of you might be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Again, this person could be very forceful in their approach, and that's why you're wounded. They could have said something very nasty, like I said, but maybe they brought drama to you, and that's why you're blocking, right? That's why you're not really letting anything in, which is actually very good too, because some of you might be getting that self-esteem again, and you've got your armor on, in which you now know that anybody's opinion is simply their opinion. You can choose whether you let it in or whether you let it slide, right? I think some of you are just starting to realize that maybe these people, whoever may have said something to you or done something to you, that's their problem. It has nothing to do with you, right? So you're starting to separate yourself from them. See what else we got, please, Spirit. What else do we have for the Pisces? What else do we have for the Pisces? Knight of Cups. So right now, it was coming out, I think, in reverse, but you know what? I'll just kind of read it as sideways then. Some of you were waiting on a romantic message, or some of you were waiting on some kind of heartfelt apology or some kind of action, some emotional action from somebody. You wanted them to do something regarding possibly a relationship that you had been in. You just wanted them to open their heart and to show that they cared. But the thing is, I feel like maybe you didn't get that validation, but you're starting to realize that you didn't need it, right? Because that's all it was validation. So you could have been thinking and wondering, or some of you may even be wondering, when am I going to find love? Am I ever going to get into a relationship again? Am I ever going to find somebody? Excuse me. Or will anyone ever love me? Well, you know what? Yeah, somebody will. But you got to love yourself first. And look at that. Clarifying that as the Two of Cups. This could be a friendship. This could be a partnership. This could be a marriage. This could be a friendship. This could be family relationships. But it's about mutual respect. And some of you may want to reconcile with someone, and that's why you're obsessively thinking about them, or you're hoping that they're going to. But the thing is that you guys are mirroring each other. At least that's what I'm seeing right now. That being said, even if you guys are mirroring each other, this is about you. And this is about how you're going to move forward. So what do we have coming in the near future? Maybe a relationship won't happen again for some of you. Maybe it will for some. But I see you gaining incredible independence here, incredible abundance, doing exceptionally well on your own. Now, for some of you that may be in a relationship, or we're having issues with somebody, it looks as though they're going to get sorted out. I think that there's going to be a rekindling here. You're going to come back together, you're going to talk things out, and you're going to feel really good again. All right? Some of you are going to reconcile the differences, whether that be with someone at work, whether that be, again, family, friend, lover. But you're going to reconcile it because there is a mutual respect here and there is an emotional bond. And that emotional bond means that you care for each other. So maybe that's why you were spinning and spinning and spinning in your mind, is because you really wanted a solution. But I do see that things are going to get worked out. There isn't going to be a problem here. And I feel that it would probably be due to this communication, although I do see you setting some healthy boundaries as well. And maybe they're going to notice that. And that's why that Six of Wands is there, right? Is because they're going to notice that you're setting these boundaries for yourself. And they're actually going to respect you more for it. I know that sounds a little weird, but sometimes that's what it's about. Yeah, see, you got the Eight of Wands in reverse. I like that. I like that because normally it speaks to action, swift, quick moving, and maybe that's how you were feeling, was just stressed out, everything was going too quickly. That's why you were obsessively thinking. But I see things calming down now. I see things just starting to relax. Things are going to just chill out a little bit for you, which is what I think you need. Some of you might cease communication for a while, or at least slow it down for a little bit, just to your comfort zone with whomever it is that you're dealing with. You might, yeah, I'm getting this feeling, or if it's emails, you might just not reply to every single one. You might just start picking and choosing what you feel that you have to reply to, and maybe you're not even going to reply to it quickly. Ooh, see? Look at that. That's anxious thoughts, and you're coming out of it. Worry, stress, just constantly in your mind. But that's a self-imposed prison, and you're coming out of that energy now. You're not feeling restricted anymore. I like it. Nobody likes to be in conflict, right? The motorcycles outside, gotta love them. The energy around you. Nine of Cups. Somebody is feeling content, or they see you as their wish fulfillment or their dream come true. Or some of them are overindulging, or maybe they saw you as overindulging. Or maybe you're coming across as though you're perfectly fine, despite the fact that you're feeling a little bit obsessed in your mind about these thinkings. Yeah, and somebody, okay, I think somebody might be overindulging here as well, because when I clarified it, I got the Five of Pentacles. Somebody's feeling a huge loss here. Huge loss. And it could be a financial loss of some sort, but it's definitely lack mentality. And maybe that's why they're indulging as well. Maybe that's why you're dealing with this person, is because you both mirror each other in the fact that when you get really stressed out, you try to avoid your feelings. One does it with vices, the other one does it with obsessive thinking, right? Kind of like an addictive pattern there. And so whilst both you were trapped in your coping mechanisms, none of you were able to move forward. Yeah, see, because the fear here is night terrors, anxiety, stress, regrets, crying, sleepless nights, things not going well. This is a fear, or this was a fear. Possibly not getting over it. Not getting over it. That's what I'm getting right now. There's a fear that you're not going to get over it, but whatever happened, the Knight of Wands here, or the Six of Wands, is saying that you are coming out of it and you are getting over it. Whoever you were dealing with, this is passing now. What is the outcome, please, for Pisces, Spirit? What is the outcome? Four of Pentacles. So, even though you do feel proud and You're moving forward. Some of you still may be holding on, or someone may still be holding on to you, or holding on to grudges, or trying to be controlling, because that's how they deal with their pain, is that they think that if they can control the situation, then it'll go their way. But what is this Four of Pentacles, please, Spirit? Knight of Wands. There we go. But the thing is I think it's about coming out of that energy now of holding back and feeling restricted and being obsessed about a problem and breaking free from that with that Knight of Wands, being bold and courageous, getting out there. All right? Or some of you might even be protecting yourself from inconsistent behavior. Let's get another one, please, for this Knight of Wands, please, Spirit. Knight of Wands. King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, water. Some of you, or this person, might open up and take some bold action if you're dealing with someone who has more of that masculine energy. Normally they're kind and caring and such, but maybe they're hot-tempered as well. And maybe they're just withdrawing because they know that they can't control themselves right now. Very interesting, Pisces. Very interesting. But this obsessive thinking is definitely what is making me wonder. So if it's obsessive thinking, please, Spirit, something tells me it's to do with relationships. That's what I'm getting. So what's coming forward, please, Spirit, in love for Pisces? What's coming forward in love? Trust. Yeah. Some of you have been spinning in the fact that you can't trust this person, and even though you can't trust them, you still miss them. So this is causing inner conflict. This is causing inner conflict because you want to be with them. There were a lot of happy times. You got along, maybe even were engaged at one time, possibly. But the thing is, you don't trust them. Yeah, that's quite the, ooh, and Three of Wands in reverse. I think that it's a matter of trust. And because you can't trust them, you're slowly working your way forward to completely releasing them, despite the fact that you miss them and you care about them. And maybe if they want to come back and reconcile, you're just not waiting anymore, especially with this Three of Wands. And you're not planning ahead, though, either. Maybe because you're stuck. So it's almost like there's a part of you, maybe it's your heart that's holding you still, but your mind is trying to tell you to move on. And now you're starting to bridge the gap between the two, the thinking and the feeling. Let's see what this person wants to say. Let's hear their excuses. What does Pisces person have to say to them? Please, Spirit, what does Pisces person have to say to them? Don't give up on me. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the question is, what are they going to show up with? If you can't trust them, and obviously third-party situations, maybe it's even you. Maybe you don't want them to give up on you as you work on your trust issues with them. It's possible. Somebody doesn't want to be given up on. It's hard for me too. Well, good. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm one of those people that it's like, if you hurt somebody, I don't care anymore if you're hurting. You did it yourself. So don't cry about it. Look at yourself and change it, and then we can definitely move from there forward. You never leave my thoughts. Aw, that's sweet. What are they thinking? What are they thinking, Spirit, with this, you never leave my thoughts? I want to know. Maybe they're the ones that are obsessive thinking. May not even be you. Yeah, they feel like they had some bad luck, that maybe they missed out on a big opportunity. King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. They're approaching this logically, but they also see you as their stability. And I'm getting all of these dreams. Maybe that's what this Three of Wands is in reverse, too. Maybe they're stuck thinking about everything that could have been, everything that you guys could have done together, that you could have accomplished together, where you could have gone, what you could have accumulated, how things would have turned out. Would you have gotten a dog? Would you have gotten a cat? Would you have gotten a parrot? Would you have seen the world together? Would you have bought your first home? Would you be decorating together? Because I'm really focusing here on these arches. Something about decorating, like just all of these thoughts. Thoughts of what could have been. Wow. Well, what action or what's coming then? What's going to be the outcome for this, please, Spirit? Outcome for Pisces. Pay attention to the red flags. Didn't that just come up yesterday? Like it or not, the signs are cautioning you. I think Spirit wants you to continue to think things through before your heart takes you back in a direction that may put you into backwards motion. There we go. Not accepting an offer. Not accepting an offer. And for those of you who may have met somebody new, again, it's saying don't do it. Don't do it. Run, Forrest, run. But despite not doing it, you can't end it. You just can't end it. So I think right now, some of you are just going to be consolidating the heart and the mind and needing to work it out within yourself, needing to work out what your mind says in terms of this isn't good, and this isn't good, versus what your heart says, which is, yeah, but it feels so good when we're together. Some of you may even be weighing up the options in terms of whether you can handle how many red flags there are. Some of you might even get to a point where you say, all right, you know what, I can handle that they cheat. And I know that sounds a little strange, but you'd be surprised. Some people, they consider it love when they allow their partner to be free and do what they want. Could be an open relationship, right? So that could be the case too. Some of you might get to this point that you'd rather have them there no matter how much they mess up than be in a world without them. Very interesting, Pisces. Very interesting. You'll have to let me know what you decide, what's going to be happening here. You'll have to let me know if you're going to put up with it or if you're actually going to walk away and get something new for yourself. I know it's complicated, but let's get you some advice from Spirit, even though Spirit already said don't do it. There could be more here. What do you got, Spirit? What do you got? Acceptance. What did I say? Some of you might just accept who they are and take them back anyway. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. Now, that's not for everyone. I mean, some of you might just accept that they are toxic and it's just not going to work. But for those of you that are in conflict, it could go one way or the other. All depends on what it is that you truly want. Let's get you a message card. That's pretty. It says, tune out of your thoughts and into your heart. Everything you're looking for really is inside you. Look within, keep an open heart and mind, and then follow your intuition. Beyond thought, there is a knowing that embraces all knowledge. Your inner vision has a magnetic quality that draws everything you need closer to you. So it's ironic because that's exactly what this is about, is getting your mind and your heart on the same page so that you can stop the war within you. And I think you can do that if you do surrender this obsessive thinking and you allow yourself to just feel whatever it is that you need to feel, and then work on the acceptance of either what you will tolerate or what you won't tolerate, and then you move forward. All right? All right, Pisces, I gotta get back to work, but I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you all very soon. Take care, you guys, and remember to hit like as it helps to support the channel. Bye.